Welcome back to Gagne Farms. I'm Eric and this is
Candace.
And we are
planting pepper seeds.
All right, let's get going. So today we've got to plant our pepper seeds. Well, we're going to plant what little seeds we have.
19.
We thought we had more seeds. I thought we had more seeds. We started looking for our seeds. Notice we only had 19 seeds. So this year in our garden, we're going to be planting somewheres in the neighborhood of 12 to 70 green pepper plants.
Yep, that's usually our plan.
She laughs, but so all right, here's the story. Last year I planted about a dozen. Was not enough green peppers for us. The year before that, I planted 68 pepper plants, I believe. And that was almost too many. So this year we're going to plant somewheres in the neighborhood of 12 to 70 green pepper plants. And everybody's like, what the hell are you going to do with 70 green pepper plants? Let me tell you. We have a kid that primarily eats green peppers. So throughout the summer, you can find the feral little child out in the garden gnawing on a pepper right off the bush. So she loves them that much that she actually eats probably about a dozen pepper plants herself throughout the summer. No lie, it's kind of funny, but we have to buy peppers right now in the off season, so she has fresh peppers to eat.
She eats them like an apple.
Yeah, she'll just gnaw right into them. All you'd see in her bedroom is pepper cores all over the place.
So winter decided to hit Michigan again just the other day, and we've got about 7 more inches of snow outside after everything looked so much like spring. We had spring fever. We are just ready for the garden, and then we got hit with the cold and the snow. It's about 18 degrees today. Brr. So we're kind of stir crazy right now. We're like in the house, kind of too cold to do anything for syrup season right now, although we're itching to get to that.
Yep.
And definitely can't do anything in the garden. So we're going to take our 19 little pepper seeds here and try to satisfy our hunger for gardening.
So my whole plan was to be tapping this weekend. Looking at the weather, it kind of changed throughout the end of last week, and it got cold. And now that's a bad thing for tapping, but I didn't feel like going out in the cold today. So there you go. It's going to be a few degrees warmer here coming up at the beginning part of next week. So I think, be on the lookout for a good tapping video, because I think that we're at the point where we need to tap. There have been so many people out there tapping their trees this year early because there was a little early January thaw, and that's great for everybody that did that. I decided to hold off this year just because I had a lot of stuff going on. We still have a lot of stuff going on, but it just wasn't the right time. It's super, super early. Most years we don't even tap until March. So I think we're going to be good. This year it's going to be great. We are getting ready. I have got some upgrades to our systems for you guys. I got some cool new videos I want to show you guys. I want to share with you. And there's a lot of questions out there that I want to get answered to help all of our new maple syrupers out as well. So Candace right now, since we've only got our 19 seeds here, we're going to plant our 19 green pepper seeds, and then I've also got some jalapeno seeds. We're going to plant a few of these out and get them going. It's kind of going to be like an early batch almost. So we're going to have a couple successions here. We've only filled dirt with half the tray, and that's because I don't want the dirt sitting in the rest of the tray with no seeds in them and just soaking up all that water, and then it'll eventually want to start molding. So I think next week what we're going to do is we're going to get another pack of seeds from the store, and we're going to fill out the rest of this tray. So we're going to plant some more green peppers, and we are going to plant some more jalapenos. So our jalapenos we use a lot in like our sausage dishes, our summer sausage, and Candace has discovered that she likes jalapeno poppers. So she's been making some homemade jalapeno poppers that have been excellent this year, and we want to try to make some of those with our own homegrown peppers out of the garden this summer. And maybe we'll put them on the grill, put them in a cast iron pan. Sounds great, doesn't it? Then we got some jalapenos here. Candace is gonna plant, let's see, You can do 18?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably going to be all of our jalapenos for the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well, right?
That's fine. Yep. You guys are probably also asking, Eric, why are you starting all your stuff so early? And you guys have been around long enough. We've got a lot of shade to our garden, and we've got a short growing season to begin with, so we really need to get our stuff going early and get it out as early as possible. With this being the last little bit of our El Nino, I think we're going to be able to get our stuff in the ground well before our last frost date this year. Next year is probably not going to happen like that. This is going to take a while.
This stuck to my finger.
Don't blow it into the tray. I just want to tell you guys what we have, what kind of seed we have here for our peppers. This is an Intruder F1. It's a hybrid bell pepper. It's just a green pepper. We've grew these for the last, I think, 3 years now, and they are fantastic. They get real big. They're nice and sweet, and we usually get about 2 harvests off them. This year, with us starting just a wee bit earlier, I'm hoping we could maybe get a 3rd harvest off of some of these, and I say harvest, we usually go out in the garden around August and start trying to pick some of the big ones, and throughout the month, and then early September we really get our main harvest going. And if we're lucky enough, without a frost, we can usually get maybe another picking way late at the end of the season. All right, Candace is going to cover these guys up real quick, and we're going to get some water on them. We're going to get them in the greenhouse, and we're going to get them germinating here quick. And then we'll just add to this here throughout the week, kind of fill out this tray. We don't want to leave empty or half trays or quarter trays with no seed in them. We don't have a lot of room down here anyway, so we want to make sure to use up our space as well as we can. So we got one more thing here I want to show you guys. We're going to start planting another packet in just a minute. So we just got this little sprayer here. Works really good for your seed starts or when the seedlings are small. You guys are still top watering, but you really want to start bottom watering as soon as you can. It usually helps out with some of that mold or algae that likes to form on top of the starts, and we try to avoid that. It kind of just stunts the growth a little bit, so we try to keep that down to a minimum as best as possible. But we are in a more humid space down here, so we have to fight that a little bit as well. So, all right, let's get this off into the thing. Majigger, where's your other tray, Candace?
In there. So I'm filling the next tray up for yarrow. Yarrow is a filler that I use when I make bouquets. It's really pretty. It's kind of like small little flowerets together, and we have different colors of it. It comes in all the different colors. So it's a really pretty flower for filler for bouquets.
Oh baby. Candace loves these little seeds like this that are basically nothing. You can't
The little baby seeds.
Can't even see them hardly in there.
They make the prettiest flowers.
And they also take the longest time to germinate.
Are we
as
doing
well.
a whole tray of those?
I don't know. How much do you want? These spread like, 1 yarrow plant gets this big.
Yeah.
After a year or two.
I don't think we need a whole tray.
Okay, let's do a half a tray.
So this year I kind of narrowed down what I'm going to plant as far as flowers go. So I kind of know now the fillers that I like and some of the flowers that make good bouquets and look pretty together. So we decided not to plant lisianthus this year. Although it's a beautiful flower and I love it, it just was more work than it was worth. So we're not doing that, but we do have some dianthus out in the garden that we planted last year, so I'm hoping that will mature a little bit more to use this year. I've got some strawflower, zinnias, amaranth. That people really liked the amaranth in the bouquets. It's so pretty. It's like vibrant, like magenta color.
And we always have our dahlias and glads out there too. People like those. And sunflowers. We've got rudbeckias. What else?
Pretty close to it. I'm really trying to narrow down what we like and use as much of our sunny space as we can for vegetables this year. We're gonna flip the garden and we're gonna do vegetables kind of over where it's more sunny, and our flowers are gonna go on the other side of the garden, and we are shrinking down the area that we're using so that we can grow more food.
We're going to use this year as a... Are you going to be able to do that?
I don't think so. I can't even see them.
Okay. Well then, do you want to trade?
Yeah.
You want all these as yarrow?
Yeah.
Candace is going to let me do the... Oh my lord, what are those things?
They're minuscule.
I'll try and take a close-up of these here quick, but oh my. It's like smaller than pepper.
It's kind of what it looks like, is like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
This year, one of my goals is to build a new roadside stand. Sophie and I just kind of made one. It was, a little janky, but it worked for a while, and it was cute, and we liked it. But I would like something that actually has some shade to shade the flowers, and a little bit more room to put some more things out there. So I plan on building a roadside stand, so watch for that video.
When she says she plans on building it, that means I'll probably end up doing it. And I just wanted to say that you said janky on camera.
What's wrong with janky?
Is that a homesteading term?
When I build something, it is.
Janky.
Janky. It was a janky build. I used a table that was my grandma's table, or my grandma's kitchen table, and I put cheap floppy lattice board on it and put some fake flowers on it. Okay. It looked cute though.
Yeah. So this coming up year, we are going to, like Candace said, kind of flip stuff around. We got a lot of moving to do. I'm sure we're going to have lots of cool videos on that.
Like I said, we're eager to get out in the garden, but not much to see out there but snow right now.
Yeah.
So
we did actually go out week or so ago. We checked our garlic is doing really good. That's pretty much all that's out there. We have a couple perennial flowers that are doing good. But that's about it. So I think with like our flip of our garden, we're gonna see a big influx of back to our veggies really growing well. We kind of put our flowers in the good spot of the garden the last few years, just because it wasn't established. This is garden expansion is relatively new to us. This is our third season now with it, and we really expanded a large portion of the garden, and we were just kind of feeling out where things grew well and where we needed to keep things. And we're still continuing to do that. And we think we've got a good plan for next season here with moving some of this around. And I think it's really going to help with our veggie growth. Not that it has been bad whatsoever, but we're always looking to kind of just give ourselves a little extra boost in that department. We always want to make sure we've got our veggies canned for the year. We always want to make sure we got enough food stored away for about a year and a half's worth. And that's what we like to keep around here. I know other people do things differently. Some people have freeze dryers, can store things for 25 years. We're not at that point. We can't do that. But we try to do as much food storage here as possible. It's just good to have. It's good food security. We love it. It's way more nutritious for you. And we can come up with many ways that we use that here on our farm with our recipes, and it's just not store-bought processed food. And that's what we're really trying to get out of our diet and out of our lifestyle here. And this has really helped us a whole lot the last few years. It's just the expansion of the garden and the different varieties of things that we can grow here.
And hopefully with flipping it this year, we'll get a boom of veggies with the nice sunlight that's going to hit them. I'm hoping that we're going to grow more tomatoes. Really hoping to grow more carrots. We did pretty good with the carrots this year, yeah. But I'm hoping to get a whole bunch more carrots canned. Onions.
Yeah, we got some other varieties of things too that we're going to be planting that we haven't done before. So stay tuned and keep an eye on those things. We appreciate you guys following along with this quick little update here for the old Gagne Farms garden and flower garden. And we appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm going to link a video up here that you can watch to continue the growth of your garden. Thanks again.